Hello, everybody, and welcome to a brand new video. And today we are going to rank every country based on if they could survive their neighbors.
Or every European nation.
Yeah.
First off, we have Albania.
Yeah. No intro explained, but Albania. What does that border? That borders Montenegro, Serbia. I think. Let me look it up. Actually. Alright, I just checked. It borders Montenegro, Kosovo, North Macedonia, and Greece. Now, I think, well, Serbia, if you don't recognize Kosovo, but I don't think it will be able to survive considering the fact that Greece exists, but I'd say it's a good C tier. What do you think?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Andorra?
It doesn't have the worst neighbors.
I'm putting that,
Andorra,
F.
so that thing borders France and Spain, and for like a little country for that, it does have mountainous terrain. I put it in E tier or something.
It's still gonna die though. Next up we have Austria.
Austria, best painters in the world.
Okay.
So Austria borders Czechia, Germany, Switzerland, Italy, and Slovenia, Hungary, Slovakia. I mean,
it's like a.
I mean, it's not too bad from all the. I mean, of course, it's not for Germany, but I think Austria is a bit of the more stronger ones. I'd say maybe should we put it in? Should we put it in C?
No,
I'll
put it in D. I'll put it on like D tier.
I put it in D tier.
Well, I'll put it in like Yeah, because it can win some nations, but it's not gonna really like win that much.
All right, now we have Belarus, and Belarus borders Russia, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, and Ukraine. And I mean, it's not gonna survive. Russia is way too strong. It's got like a lowland type geography, so it's easy to like get into.
So I'm putting this at like a probably a D tier too because it can somewhat survive.
I mean,
but,
maybe they could do something with Russia, considering the fact that they're allies.
Yeah. So like
but the rest all hate. But the rest of the countries all hate Belarus.
So like a C tier.
I guess so.
Yeah. Next up is Belgium, the roadblock of Europe.
Belgium borders Netherlands, Luxembourg, France, and Germany. And listen, I think they could easily defeat the Netherlands and Luxembourg. But it's really just France and Germany that like really can't do anything. It has like a low level type area, so it's easy to transport soldiers.
So it's like a D tier with
Kinda.
Austria.
Kinda. I don't know, probably. Next up, we have Bosnia, which borders Croatia, Serbia, and Montenegro. I mean, I don't think it's gonna survive, but I think it could be a C tier.
Yeah. I mean, like,
yeah, do a C tier. Now we have Bulgaria, and it borders Turkey, Greece, and Romania, North Macedonia, and Serbia. And yeah, it's not surviving. Like, Turkey is way more stronger than this, though.
Well, the thing is, they're kind of like the western part of Turkey. But yeah.
So I mean, they could transfer soldiers from Istanbul.
It's like a C tier. Yeah.
Again.
Okay, next up, Croatia.
Croatia. That thing borders Slovenia, Bosnia, and Serbia, and Hungary. And listen, I'd say this one really isn't that bad, though. It's just a bunch of small. Yes, they're getting crushed, but mainly the countries that are near their capital, which are kind of weak, though. I mean, Hungary's actually pretty strong. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean,
I guess
they can like survive probably against Slovenia and Bosnia.
I'd say a C tier again.
I guess probably a D tier because like, yeah, but something it's like small neighbors and it's Hungary, can't really.
Kinda, I guess.
Cyprus.
Then we have Cyprus here. What would that border? What border?
Northern Cyprus.
Northern Cyprus, or would it just be Turkey?
Turkey or Greece? I think it was Greece or Turkey. Turkey, I think it was there.
Turkey and the United Kingdom, and I think this is an F tier.
No, but these are actually.
Yeah. I mean, it's not. It's the British are pretty strong. The Turkish are pretty strong, and this is just a small island. It's F tier. There's no combating it. Then we
Denmark.
have Denmark, which I believe to border Germany, and also have a really small border with Canada. And those are two strong countries. Denmark is a weak country.
So
It is a part of NATO, but NATO's probably going to side with Germany and Canada because they don't want to lose Germany. So I think it's probably an E tier or F tier.
next up is Estonia.
Estonia borders Russia and Latvia, and I think it can fight off Latvia, but Russia can easily destroy it. Though.
So it's like E.
E tier. Actually, it does have NATO though.
No, but only against the world. So
No,
so
this
like
is,
a
no.
D.
It's their borders.
Yeah, so it's like a D tier.
I'd say D tier because they are in NATO.
Next
so.
up is Finland. They held up,
Finland. They border Norway, Sweden, and Russia.
but listen, but they held off against an attack in Russia in 19World War II.
And now they're in NATO, but I don't really know if it can really hold up against those three countries
with modern militaries.
Even with, I'd say it's a C tier,
Yeah.
just because they're in NATO. That's the only reason.
Okay, next up we got France.
Okay, France. They border Andorra, Spain, Monaco, Italy, Switzerland, Germany, Luxembourg, Belgium, Suriname, and Brazil.
Yeah.
And I feel like with countries like Spain, Brazil, Germany, Italy, I don't know if it's gonna survive, but I feel like it could be like a B tier or something.
I mean, they do have nuclear warheads.
Yeah, Germany.
So
That's,
like a B tier.
yeah, the countries they border don't have that. Even Brazil doesn't. So,
It's like a,
so I'd say B tier.
Next up is Germany.
Germany.
I think the
Wait, let me explain the border. They border Denmark, Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, France, Switzerland, Austria, Czechia, and Poland. And hear me out, though. I feel like they could actually pull it off, though. But I think it's just another B tier or something.
No, but I think they have some good tanks too, like the Leopard. I think it was. So it's like on board with France.
Yeah.
Next up is Greece.
Greece. They border Turkey, Bulgaria, North Macedonia, and Albania. And to be honest, I mean, actually, they could fight off Bulgaria, North Macedonia, and Albania, but it really just comes down to Turkey. I feel like Turkey's just a lot stronger to them. They're both in NATO, so it could go either way. I'd say it's a C tier.
Well, they are pretty mountainous, like very mountainous.
Yeah, but so is Turkey.
No, but Greece. I mean, so
I'd say C tier.
Well, yeah, C tier. Right, next up is Hungary.
Hungary? Those guys border Slovakia, Ukraine, Romania, Serbia, Croatia, Slovenia, and Austria. I do think they could hold off. Now, that's just me. Well, it's mainly Ukraine, though, that's hard. But they're fighting off from Russia, so fighting two fronts would be pretty hard. Especially if they'd have to fight off Russia, too. Romania is a bit of a tough one, though. Like, I feel like that one is a bit hard, though.
So, like a D tier?
I feel like it'd be... Yeah, D tier.
Next up is Iceland.
That's an S tier because it doesn't border anything.
Well, it kind of lacks a navy and an army, so...
No, but it doesn't border any countries. So it doesn't have to fight anybody, so...
It can get destroyed, but has no borders to it. So, yeah.
It doesn't have any borders, it's an immediate S tier.
Next up is Ireland.
Ireland? They just border United Kingdom, and I don't think that's going to go well for them, considering the fact that the United Kingdom literally has NATO on their side.
Well, we're doing borders, not alliances, though. So, but they would still fail, though.
But we did use alliances for all these past ones. So I think alliances should count. I feel like Ireland, maybe a D or E tier.
D. Oh, E.
Who would like? I feel like America would also probably fight for the British just a bit more.
Well, I mean,
They're allies for both, but I feel like they're going for the UK
well,
more. So what's next? I feel like Italy. Italy. That borders France, Switzerland, Austria, Slovenia. Yeah, that's it. I feel like they could easily beat Switzerland. Actually, Switzerland and Austria have some mountainous terrain. Even Slovenia does. They all do, actually.
So what tier do you think?
I don't know.
I mean, they do have the Alps to the northwest to the northwest border, which would help them defend attacks. I mean,
Maybe a B tier, but not
yeah.
or C tier.
Next up is Kosovo.
Kosovo, where's that? Oh, Kosovo would border Serbia, Montenegro, Albania, and North Macedonia, and it's not surviving that.
So
I feel like that's an E tier or something.
F tier. Okay, next up we got Latvia.
Latvia would have to fight off Estonia, Lithuania, and Belarus and Russia, and that's not gonna go well for them. I feel like that's another F
So yeah,
I mean,
Liechtenstein.
I mean, even like Russia would destroy them, and they have Belarus, and then Estonia and Latvia, or no, Lithuania. They're just, I feel like they're just stronger Baltic nations. You know what isn't F tier? Liechtenstein. That borders Switzerland and Austria. It does have a bit of mountainous terrain, actually.
Bro, I mean, but it wouldn't really survive.
Let's just put it in F tier.
Next up, we got Lithuania.
Lithuania borders Latvia, Belarus, Poland, and Russia. I don't think. I feel like that's gotta be another, like. I mean, actually, yeah. I feel like that's it. Actually, I think it's a bit more of an E tier.
Okay, yeah.
Right. Luxembourg, Belgium, Germany, and France. I
don't really think that's gonna survive because they have like strong neighbors. So
they have lowlands territories though. So yeah.
So Malta.
Malta.
It really doesn't border anyone.
It doesn't border anyone, so I guess it's another S tier.
So yeah. Next up is
Moldova. Moldova has to fight Romania and Ukraine.
Yeah.
I don't think. I feel like
it's pretty outnumbered. So like a like an E tier.
I feel like it's a bit E tier actually.
Yeah.
Then we have
Monaco.
That borders France. I feel like that's
pretty
F tier.
Yeah. Next up is Montenegro.
Montenegro borders, I think a bit of Croatia, Bosnia, Serbia, Kosovo, and Albania. And I don't think they're winning this one. I mean, I think it's a D tier actually. They're a bit smaller, but
yeah. Next up is North Macedonia.
That borders Kosovo, Serbia, Bulgaria, Greece, and Albania. I feel like that's another. Is it a C tier or a D tier?
Probably a D tier.
No, D tier.
Okay, next up is Norway.
Norway borders Sweden, Finland, and Russia, and they do have a bit of mountainous terrain, but it's mainly just Sweden they have to work
their capital is kind of not like a mountainous area, so
I guess C tier or something.
Yeah. Next up,
I'd love to go to Norway. That's definitely, or maybe just live there someday.
Next up is Poland.
Poland, guys, don't ask what happened in Poland in September 1st. Trust.
What's it? Yeah.
Poland, that is being bordered by Russia, Lithuania, Belarus, Ukraine, Slovakia, Czechia, and Germany, and I don't think they're winning this. They have to fight Russia, Belarus, Ukraine, Germany, which are the strong ones.
Well, not Russia, but they have to fight Kaliningrad. Which is still heavily armored.
But Russia could send boats.
I mean...
Yeah, they could do that.
Well, then doesn't that mean that...
Actually, their navy's not really that
strong.
That would
really mean that... That would mean Iceland and Malta be put in E tier.
I
But
feel like that they would I feel like that they're like a bit. I feel like they get A, so I think it's a C tier.
yeah, they would stand a chance.
They would get A.
Next up is Portugal.
Portugal, that only borders Spain, except or maybe something else I'm missing. But even still,
But
I feel like they're both pretty equal. But I feel like they just can't survive against Spain. They're a lot stronger. They have more territory, more like. I'd say it's a
tier.
no. I'd say it's a C tier.
Next up is Romania.
Romania borders Ukraine, Moldova, Belarus, North Macedonia. Wait, no, not North Macedonia. Serbia and Hungary, and I think for the most part they can actually fight them off.
Yeah.
I'd say is it a B tier or
no? It'd be like a C.
Maybe just a high C tier.
Yeah.
A high C tier
is Russia.
Russia, okay. That alright. If you don't actually know, it borders Norway, Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, Belarus, Ukraine, Georgia, Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, Mongolia, China, and North Korea. Does it border Japan too?
No. Maybe it does not.
I feel like maybe they could win actually, but I feel like it's mainly China that's the real problem.
Well, look, they have a nuclear arsenal.
So does China.
That's a game.
So does China and North Korea.
I know, but China really. Actually, I don't know how many.
They just have so many borders, so many sides to fight on, and then they have to mess with NATO and everything. I'd say they're maybe a C tier. No, C tier.
San Marino.
San Marino, that only borders Italy. That is an F tier or E tier, maybe F tier. Yes, that thing is not surviving.
Serbia.
If it was Yugoslavia, it would win, but it's Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria, North Macedonia, Kosovo, Montenegro, Bosnia, and Croatia. And I think for the most part, it could survive. I feel like it's the main problem is just Romania.
So what would be the
I feel like it's another C tier. So many C tiers.
Next up is
Slovakia.
Yes, Slovakia.
That border is Poland, Ukraine, Hungary, Austria, Czechia. I don't think it's gonna survive. I feel like that's a D tier.
Yep. Okay, next up is Slovenia.
Slovenia, that border is Italy, Austria, Hungary, and Croatia.
E tier.
Yeah, E tier. I feel like
next
that
up is Spain.
Spain, that border is France, Andorra, Portugal, the British, and I think Morocco also technically, right?
No, those tiny.
Yeah, they're fine. Yeah, it's not surviving, but I feel like it's a B tier. I feel like it could. I feel like it does stand a chance.
Well, I mean,
I feel like it does stand a chance.
Next up is Sweden.
Sweden, that thing borders Norway, Finland, and I don't know, maybe Denmark or something. I don't know, but I don't know if it's gonna survive. Like I see Norway. I could see it being pretty strong, but Norway and Finland, I feel like both of their powers combined. I feel like would it be a B tier or would it be I guess a C tier.
Yep. Boom. Next up is Switzerland, which
Switzerland, that borders Germany, Austria, Liechtenstein, Italy, and France.
Well, I mean, they probably could win against Liechtenstein because they're tiny, but they do border like major powers, so
they're
probably
neutral. No, they're neutral, and their sides are pretty good, but their geography is pretty good. But
it's like a C
but
tier.
I feel like out of all of them, I feel like it's just barely a C tier. I don't think.
No, well, listen, these
that many sides. I don't think they could defend.
Well, I mean, they turned Switzerland into like a bunker because everyone has mandatory military service. There's like hidden military installments, so like a middle C tier.
Yeah. Then we have Czechia for some reason that's not in the beginning. Czechia borders Germany, Poland, Slovakia, Austria. Yeah, that's it. I feel like that's another C tier. I don't think it's surviving. I feel like that thing is not surviving, bro. I mean, actually, it does stand a bit of a chance. It could stand for a couple days, but yeah, that's not really.
Next up is the Netherlands.
They border Germany and Belgium.
Don't they have like a colony in America, in South America? What trip?
I haven't heard about that one.
Not whatever.
It wouldn't add too much. The Netherlands, I feel like this one is a bit more of a good one. Do you feel like this is just a low B tier or something? I mean, it does have to fight Germany,
and
it's terrain. I feel like it's a. I feel like it would. I feel like actually. Yeah,
it's C tier.
I feel like it's just C tier.
Next up is the United Kingdom.
United King Kong. Okay, it's not them. That borders Ireland. I think Spain. What else? Cyprus. I don't know, just a bunch of other countries out there.
There's colonies.
This one I feel like it's gotta be an A tier now. This one borders so many less countries. It has to fight Spain, which is a big problem, but I feel like it's able to do it. It has nuclear arsenal. It has NATO on its side. This one it could go really good for them. So yeah.
And they're on an island too.
Yeah. Island. Yeah.
Next up is the Vatican City.
That borders Italy. That thing is an F tier immediately. That thing is not surviving. It's inside Rome too. So
not can be like a. I mean, they would get aid though because it is the Pope. So, but yeah, it still won't survive though.
That thing is getting cooked.
Next was Turkey.
Turkey. That thing borders Bulgaria, Greece, Georgia, Armenia, Iran, Iraq, Syria. I feel like this could be a B tier, to be honest, though, considering the fact that it doesn't have to worry about Russia, and it actually could be, yeah, it could be. I think it's a B tier. Actually, it does have to deal with Iran, though.
So like C tier.
I think it's because of Iran that they kind of get into C tier.
Does Iran have nuclear weapons? So
does it?
No, and it has missiles. There's a bunch of missists. So it's like a C.
I'd say it's just barely a C now.
Barely.
Finally, we have Ukraine. That borders Belarus, Russia, Moldova, Romania, Hungary, Slovakia, and Poland. I mean, they are defended by Russia, but eventually I do think they're gonna lose. So
well, look, they're on NATO's side. They're getting aid, so it's like a E or a D tier.
I know, but then they also have to fight Romania, Hungary, Slovakia, Poland. Those are all in NATO, so then they have to fight NATO. So I'd say it's maybe a D tier actually. And there we have it, the official tier list. If you disagree, then that's your opinion. This is our opinion. Please do not attack us. Make sure if you like this video, press the like button. Gives a lot of support. If you like our content at all, press the subscribe button. We are unfortunately so sorry that we've been uploading once a month. I think we're gonna try and upload more, to be honest, right?
Yeah.
Now that it's a bit more after summer and we actually have school computers now, I feel like now we actually have more time to record stuff. So yeah, we have more idea time. Yeah. And we're gonna start it. So make sure to stay tuned for that. But we'll see you next time.
Yep. And hasta la vista.